Hey everyone, I am Kayla Nicole 999 and welcome back to 90 days as a full-time cam girl, day 2, and let's just say I didn't end up working today. I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. It was a hard day. Any of you that watched my earlier video, you know that I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and I only got 4 hours of sleep. So I went about my day, like doing the things that I normally would do. I had some errands to run. By the time I got home, it was noon and I was exhausted. And so I just had to lay down and take a nap. I didn't wake up until like 4:30 p.m. I tried really hard to motivate myself, to get up and work cam. But the thing is I was just groggy and unmotivated and I didn't want to do my makeup. That was the biggest thing, is I didn't want to do my makeup. I don't mind making these YouTube videos without makeup. I totally have a bunch of adult content on adult sites that I do no makeup on, but I've never worked cam with no makeup. I don't know why. I feel like I have to do my hair and makeup when I'm working cam. I feel like, that's what the members are looking for, is a girl who's kind of glammed up. So I decided to just, let it go. I'm gonna start fresh tomorrow. And I picked up another shift at one of my other gig jobs that I do. So I'm gonna go play a delivery driver for a while today. So at least I'm working. I'm not just trashing the entire day. I'm doing something. I am gonna start fresh tomorrow. So the reason that I wanna work Chatterbait during the day is because I have this really bad habit of, well, for one, procrastination. But I procrastinate and then it gets late in the afternoon and then I'm just like, forget it, I'm not gonna do it, blah, 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 blah. And I end up like not working at all. And I'm like, oh, my makeup's not done, blah, 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 blah. It's already like 5 o'clock in the evening and I don't wanna do my makeup. I don't know. I get all of this stuff in my head that prevents me from doing what I need to do. So that is why it's my goal to get up, get some stuff done, and get my makeup done to get on Chatterbait, is so that my makeup is done and all I have to do is touch it up throughout the day, later on when I go get on my free cams, because then I don't have an excuse, right? My makeup and my hair is done and I have no excuses. One of the best ways to stop procrastinating is to eliminate your excuses. If you're constantly making up excuses in your head as to why you can't do whatever it is that you need to do, you are never going to get it done. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to get it done. I'm sorry to tell you. Really, the only tip that I have for you to stop procrastinating is to get outside of your head. Literally, you just have to, you can sit there and go over reasons in your head on why you can't do this, and oh, you don't feel like it, I don't feel good, I don't have enough time, blah, 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 blah. I do this to myself all the time, okay? And it ruins my life, which is why I'm trying to fix it. Literally, when you start thinking that, you just have to get up and make a decision. Get up and go do the dishes. Just start it. If you can only wash and rinse one dish and throw it in the dishwasher, start with that. Because I can guarantee you that once you get up and you get that one dish rinsed, you're gonna be able to do it. So I'm gonna keep working on this over the 90 days. I'm not considering this a failure that I took the second day off. Being an empath, sometimes I just need to rest and rejuvenate, Being on cam is hard when you're not in the mood to be on cam. When you're not in the mood to be on cam, there's a high likelihood that you're not going to be making any money, because you're going to be sitting there cranky and you're going to be having all of those negative thoughts in your head. You're going to be doing the negative self-talk and, oh, I really don't want to be here. Or, I really wish I was doing this. Oh, this room is really slow. Oh, I really don't want to deal with these men. Whatever it is that you tell yourself, That's what happens, right? You get into this like mood, and then you have all of these negative thoughts running through your head, and it's up to you to change those thoughts. You have to literally stop and say, Kayla, I know this isn't exactly what you want to do today. However, this is what you're doing, so let's make the best of it. Which is why I started singing on cam yesterday. Like, it totally sucked. There was nobody in my room. They weren't talking to me. I didn't know how to engage them. Anything that I was trying was not working. I felt like a complete failure. But then I started singing and just laughing and, having a good time and being my silly self that I am. And boom, all of a sudden, I got some members that were wanting to interact and tip me. And then it started being really fun, okay? So you just gotta turn those things into something positive. I can't tell you what you need to say to yourself. You're gonna have to figure that out. I have spent 36 years of my life trying to heal, okay? I've basically had C-PTSD forever. I just didn't know it until a few years ago. I always use the blanket term depression or anxiety, which I had those things too, but what I was mainly suffering from was C-PTSD. A lot of it was from narcissistic abuse, okay? So a lot of it was psychological abuse that I didn't even know was happening until recently. There's a lot of great YouTubers that talk about narcissistic abuse. I'm not going to dive into it here. I'd suggest going and checking out those YouTubers. I did not plan to make this video. I did not plan to touch on narcissists, so I really cannot think of the names of the YouTubers that I'm referring to right now. I do follow them. I do subscribe to them. I will try to come back later and maybe put a couple of those names in the comments for you guys if you're interested in that. Let me know. You can, mention it in the comments that you would like to know. I am probably going to do another channel eventually to touch on abuse and narcissistic abuse because I have been dealing with abuse my entire life. Again, most of it was psychological, but I've also dealt with physical abuse. And I've also been sexually assaulted multiple times. None of those times were as a sex worker, okay? I've never met with people in person as a sex worker other than working at the strip club. I have never engaged in sexual activity with people for money. I've never escorted. I've never been a prostitute. Not that there's, I'm, you know what, I am not against any of that stuff. I totally think it should be legalized because if we were to legalize those things, it would drastically reduce things like sexual assault on sex workers. It would drastically reduce sex trafficking, okay? Sex workers that meet in person with clients put themselves at risk every single day. And when those clients take advantage of them and they get abused, they are the ones who get blamed. It's always the victim blaming. Oh, you shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't be escorting. You shouldn't be. No. Okay? We just need to legalize it and end the stigma. We really need to end the stigma. Me personally, I'm demisexual. If you don't know what demisexual means, it means that you cannot have a sexual attraction to a person without having an emotional connection to them. So I physically do not enjoy sex with people that I don't have an emotional connection with. So therefore, having sex with strange men for money, it just wouldn't work for me. However, I am an exhibitionist and I love getting up there on stage and taking my clothes off as I'm dancing around. I love strange people watching me do naughty things to myself on camera. It's just my personality. I don't know what to say. I love that. But meeting with people in person, it terrifies me. It terrifies me. Like I couldn't do it. So I don't ever meet with clients. Like I am strictly a virtual fantasy girl. That's all I will ever be. Our connections will always be virtual, okay? So anyway, I'm going to go get ready because I haven't even showered today. Like, that's how my day's been. So I'm gonna go take a quick shower, grab something to eat, and then I gotta run out to the door and work my other job. I'm gonna start fresh tomorrow. Hopefully I can get some better sleep tonight and it won't throw anything off. The last thing I want to say about habit building and stopping procrastination is it takes 21 days to build a habit. So remember that. Don't beat yourself up. Beating yourself up for not doing what you wanted to do, what you hoped for, it does you no good. Okay? That just causes you to feel worse about yourself. And when you're feeling bad about yourself, it's harder to get those things done, especially when you're like me and you have C-PTSD. So you need to start getting in the habit of saying, you know what? I did the best I could today, and we're gonna try again tomorrow or whenever your next opportunity is. So that's what I'm gonna do. I did the best I could today with the circumstances that were given. I'm not mad at myself. I'm not disappointed in myself. I'm just going to move on with my day and try again tomorrow. We will get there, okay? Like, it's just gonna happen. I know it's going to happen because I have tenacity. So I'm gonna keep trying. So remember, 21 days to build a habit. The best way to stop procrastinating is literally just get off your butt and do whatever it is you're procrastinating on. If you sit there and think about why you don't want to do it, why you don't have time to do it, why you can't do it, blah, 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 you're just going to keep procrastinating. If you were searching the internet for ways to stop procrastinating, subconsciously you're procrastinating and you don't know it, okay? So just get up and do whatever that task is. Tomorrow I'm going to get up and do whatever that task is, but today I supplemented by picking up that shift at another job. So I'm still getting work. It's not like I'm just going to take the day off and lay on the couch and mope and be like, oh man, I'm so mad at myself. I didn't do what I wanted to. Just get out of that habit. You gotta get out of the negative self-talk habit. It does you no good. And also, technically, although I haven't made it on Chatterbait once, and I only worked like 4 to 5 hours yesterday on my free cams, I am not failing as the full-time cam girl for 90 days because technically if you go and research any blog about cam girls, you're gonna find that working as a cam girl full-time only consists of working 20 hours a week or more. Cam girls do not work 40 hours a week and consider that full-time, okay? 20 hours or more on cam is considered full-time in cam. Why is that? Because cam is an incredibly hard job. It's not your average job. It is really hard to get up there and put on a show and do what you have to on cam every single day. The girls that can get up there multiple days a week and do it consistently, I give you all so many props. I hope to be that girl soon, but right now I'm working on fixing myself and changing my bad habits, and I'll get there. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Again, if you like this video, be sure to give it that thumbs up. Comment, subscribe if you want to be notified whenever I release a new video. Be sure to hit that little bell. Slowly working on getting these videos more professional. Slowly, when I have time, I'll be working on getting some video editing skills done. So my videos hopefully should be getting better and better as time goes on. But we talked about why I'm doing this now and just putting them out there, because if I didn't do it, I would never do it. I would just continuously tell myself all the reasons why I couldn't do it, and then it would never get done. So here I am. Thanks so much. Have a great evening, day, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you guys again real soon. In fact, I'll be updating you tomorrow and letting you know how it goes. Bye, everyone.